Hello and welcome to the JW Marriott in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been staying here for the last 2 nights and I'm going to show you some secret spots up in the spa. I'm going to show you the breakfast buffet, the executive lounge, and I'll give you a huge tour of my room. Let's go explore here at the JW Marriott in Bangkok, Thailand. Come with me. This is the hotel lobby and the check-in is going to be right back there. Can you see the check-in? They've got some welcome drinks and things like that. They have a business center that's upstairs. By the way, the business center is pretty nice. All the guests can use it. It's on the 4th floor, and you can check that out for free computer usage. There is the breakfast restaurant that I'm going to take you to later on in my video, which is right back that way. But for now, let's go up. I think let's just go up and see my room. Now, to see my room, we need to backtrack because I checked in 2 nights ago. So let's backtrack. I'll have a different shirt on, but I'll see you up in my room now. Room 1835. All right, before I kind of show you this room, I just want to say that my original room wasn't in an ideal location. I needed a desk. And so I called the front desk and I was like, can I have a room with a desk? And they were so nice to give me this room, which is adjacent to the executive lounge. There's stairs that go down. Let me now show you the room because I'm pretty excited about it. This is a corner king room that has a large panoramic window. By the way, for the new guest snack options, I chose the little nut balls, which are kind of tasty, and some orange juice instead of the 1,000 points. What do you guys usually do? Do you usually get the points, or what do you do for your welcome gift? Anyhow, let's take a look around the room. I'm going to check out the seated desk area. This is really important to me because I have a lot of work to do. It's neat to see that they have a USB port over here as well as HDMI. I never use that HDMI, so I'd be curious to know what the HDMI does. Do they have Ethernet, by the way? Doesn't look like they have Ethernet. That's just a cable. Okay, that's the desk. Nice little couch sofa. Here's a little bonus desk if I want to pull it up over there. Let's go check out the minibar. The TV is funny, by the way. This reminds me of the Standard Hotel in the East Village and in New York City. Maybe there's other spots that have that. We're going to check out the bedside stuff and what's next to it. All right, they have the Caprista U coffee maker along with these coffee pods. If you're into coffees, their teas are in here. I checked this out in the other room. Their tea selection, they've got the classic green, English breakfast, 2 English breakfasts. I'm happy with those selections, I guess. 3 bottles of water, which is nice. Now, this is one thing. I noticed this piece of art that was here, and they had one in the other room as well. That's nice. Down into the minibar, let's take a look to see what we have inside here. If that is interesting to you, I will show you all the different things. Whoa, what is this? Oh, those are chips. Okay. Oh, 2 chocolate bars. That's interesting. Kind of neat. Okay, here's the coffee setup. Is an extra one supposed to go there? What is supposed to go there? And a tea kettle, which is nice. All right, next to here, let's look at the bedside area because this is something. Now, all the Marriotts here in Thailand must have signed some deal with this company because I've stayed in so many Marriott hotels here. Look at my channel. I've stayed at like every single Marriott brand and brand adjacent, and they all have that JL thing, which I believe has USB ports. Yes, it does. It has 2 USB ports on the side, in addition to this one here. The year is 2023. It's July. I'm waiting for someone to have USB-C ports. I don't think I've been in a single hotel that has USB-C ports. Cute little elephant that they gave me. That's nice. I like that. And then next to the other bed, yes, there is a USB port as well as a power port. So we have that. Shall we go over and let's take a look into the bathroom? Will you allow me for 1 second? My name is Nick Gray. I do these hotel tours for fun and for free. And I just want to give a quick little shout out for this book. This is a book that may just change your life. It'll teach you how to host a networking event for work. It'll teach you how to host a party for your neighbors. It will show you how to make new friends, build big relationships. You know, networking is kind of broken, and it feels stupid a lot of the time, but this book is an easy book to read. It's super fun. It's written by a very good guy. Yes, in case you didn't realize already, this is my book. I wrote this book. Here's what I got to tell you. Just look it up on Amazon. Look it up on Amazon, please, because the reviews are incredible. I have like 430 reviews now. It's called The 2-Hour Cocktail Party. And I spent 6 years of my life and over $50,000 writing this, and it's helping hundreds of people build their network, because networking is kind of broken, but hosting an event, a gathering, a meetup, anyone can learn how, especially when you travel. All right, my commercial's over. Let's look at the bathroom. Here's the bathroom at the JW Marriott Hotel. Now, all of the rooms, I believe, have a very similar bathroom to this. So just because my room is a corner or a king or something, this is a little depressing to like have a window. Last night I stayed at the, maybe it was the Sheraton, right across from Central World, and it had a beautiful window. This one, not so much, just that. Okay, the toilet, pretty standard toilet. Bathroom setup over here. Let's check the amenity kit. People always ask me to see the amenity kit in these videos, which I think is interesting. Here is the amenity kit. Okay, that's nice. I like it. And I'm going to zoom back out and I'll show you the shower. And then I'm going to go to bed and we're going to check out the rest. All of the hotels now, I swear, have this shower and this shower thing. What are those called? And then the shower products. Some people ask me about these occasionally. Here are the shower products, what we have here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to head to bed. The next time I see you will probably be to go check out the breakfast. I'll see you then. I'll see you at breakfast. Good night. Good morning. I'm so excited to show you the breakfast buffet. I've already gotten my first plate and I'm going to give you a tour. Now, yet again, I'm getting to breakfast late, so some of the selections may be limited, but I can tell you this is one of the best breakfast buffets that I've seen at any of these Marriott or other properties here in Bangkok, Thailand. Let me give you a tour around Sawadee Cup, and I'll show you what's inside. All right, here is the restaurant. Now, the restaurant is right opposite the check-in, and I want to show you some different things. Let's just do a walkthrough first. By the way, I appreciate that there's a self-serve coffee and tea station. Sometimes I like to do it myself. Of course, they'll bring you the coffee and tea at your table if you want to, but I like to make it myself sometimes. Classic yogurt station, we've seen these at a lot of other places. Now in the back, let's start from back here, because this is, I believe, over there is the noodle station. I already got some delicious noodles. Oh, that's cool. They have a gluten-free area, which I think my gluten-free viewers may appreciate. That's cool. Some nice gluten-free stuff. Right over here, we have masaman beef curry, stir-fried pork. Those things have been removed. This looks like, wow, is this like a Japanese section maybe? Really nice. Enjoy a bowl of congee. And then there's some rice over here. Now this is the Thai food station. They have some delectable dumplings and dim sum, which I've already opened up. I took some of these. I took some of the shrimp ones, and then they also have pork shumai somewhere. But again, like I said, it's pretty light. Good morning, Cub. Here is some of the noodle station offerings. As we keep walking over here, you can even see just having like hot soy milk. I know that our Chinese viewers and visitors will appreciate having a huge thing of hot soy milk. Maybe I'll even use that to add a little bit to my black tea. Oh wow, those are those hash browns. I was looking for those hash browns. Now one thing I look for, this is so silly, but I'm gonna show you, is I look for the crispiness as what do people have? What's the level of crispiness on the hash browns? You're probably bored with this, but say hello in the comments if you know what I'm talking about with the level of crispiness for the hash browns. Speaking of crispiness, the bacon has an excellent crispiness. They have American-style bacon and British-style bacon. What do we have over here? Grilled chicken. Ooh, this is halal. Many halal offerings here at the JW Marriott. That's cool. Some chicken sausage even. Nice halal offerings. I've noticed so many Arab visitors here in Thailand in general that I wasn't, well, speaking of Arabs, I'm not going to show you the pork because that would be ironic. This is the juice station. We got some Thai iced tea, some other juices, the butterfly, lemongrass, guava, tomato, apple, and then the famous Thai orange, as well as a whole fresh fruit station. Look, we're going over there for the pastries, but I want to show you the Indian food section. This is the hot Indian food area. You can see they have poha. I'm just curious, it is pretty late here. Like I said, I need to do better videos for you guys to come earlier, so it's a whole setup. But I want to show you all the different Indian options. Chana masala, matar paneer, veg samosas. Let's just peek and see if they got, no, they got the veg samosas. Oh my God, don't hate me that all these are gone because I slept in a little bit late. I'm on vacation. Wow, look at the Arabic shakshuka. That looks pretty neat. Shakshuka. That actually looks delicious, and now I kind of have to have some of it. All right, let's keep walking, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of the bread because they did something really neat here that I've never seen before with the bread. And have you seen this before? They are individually sliced pieces of bread. Look, and each of the slices has a piece of paper that is put on them. I thought that was pretty neat. Nice rolls. These are my favorite rolls right here, by the way. I like those the best. Now, I will take you to show you some more of the pastries. Here's the pancakes. Wow, look at that honey that's like dripping. This is the pancake station. Here's the croissants, which look delicious. Really nice. Oh, and then the fresh fruit is right over there. In general, I just want to say I'm very happy with this breakfast buffet. I think it is a fantastic setup, and you will not be disappointed. Now that I ate the food, I probably need to work it off, so let's go to the gym and we'll check out the pool. Let's go into the gym now. We're on the 6th floor. The gym is opposite the health club and spa. And I have to say, perhaps of all the hotels I've been at here in Bangkok, this is the gym with the most equipment. I'll take you to the pool outside afterwards, but the gym is just filled with, if you like weight machines, if you like lifting weights, there's a lot of cardio equipment here as well. Look at this. This is like a full gym that you would pay money for to go work out. If you're doing a weightlifting program, like, I can't even name all the equipment that's in here. Usually on my videos, I'm like, oh, there's a Smith machine, there's a lat pull down, there's a dumbbell press. There's simply too many things here. I can't name them all. But look, even a full setup with all of these arm curl things. Now, one thing to note here is that the weights and the workout equipment is in pounds. Most other places and gyms that I've seen here in Thailand have been in kilograms, but this one is in pounds. Look, there's me. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna show you a little bit what's in the back, and then I'll go into the aerobics room. Just because I know sometimes if you're traveling for work and you're watching these videos, you're just curious to know what other things are available at a hotel when you go to visit. This is the aerobics room. Looks like somebody's in here now. He's doing a call. So I'll give him a little bit of privacy. But there's a huge room. Look, there's even a punching bag in the back. How cool is that? Hello, Cup. That's nice. I'll leave that guy. He's on his telephone. But look, all this equipment. There's even a shaker machine. This is a look at the gym, one of the best gyms in any of the Marriott Bonvoy properties. Probably the best gym that I've seen here in Bangkok at any hotel, with the most amount of equipment for sure. Look at my video from the Four Seasons, because that gym was really nice. I also like the gym at the St. Regis. Look at my video here of the St. Regis in Bangkok. Let me see if I can show you a peek at the pool. If not, I'm gonna show it to you first thing tomorrow morning. Well, I was able to get out to the pool. It's located on the same level as the gym. It's just right outdoors. There's a little kiddie pool over here. Very hard to see, sorry. I'll try to come in the morning if I can. But this is a great pool if you're thinking of swimming laps. In fact, maybe that's what I'm gonna do right now. Maybe I'll swim laps. I might go get my bathing suit on and go swim some laps right now. You are not going to believe this, but back in the spa area, which is open to all guests, There's a hot tub and a cold plunge, the elusive cold plunge. There's also a steam room and a sauna. The pool is open until 11 p.m. Heads up, you have to go to the cold plunge. The only other hotels that I've been to here in Bangkok that have a cold plunge is the St. Regis and now this one. And I frankly saw that the St. Regis had a cold plunge as one of the biggest benefits for me of wanting to stay there. The location is nice as well. But the fact that this has a cold plunge, I haven't read about that anywhere online. This might be an exclusive. This is a look here at the executive lounge. Let's go inside. Now I'm coming into the lounge a little bit later, so they're not serving. They serve some dinner snacks from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. They also serve breakfast here, right up at this area. Now I'm gonna show you a secret work area that's in the back with computers. But now I just want to note the little seating areas. One thing that's neat is outside, right out here, you can see during the day, they have a lounge area where you can sit outside. It's actually one of the first executive lounges that I've seen that has outdoor seating areas. We're all the way up on the 16th floor now, so I thought that was a little bit odd. There's this family living area back here that I'm going to show you, where there's 3 computer stations for people to work at. Let me show you that now. Right back in this area, look, it's a cool family hangout area. And here is where you'll find 3 computer workstations where you can plug in, you can use their cables, there's USB charging. There's also a printer that you have access to. It's a nice, more quiet business work area. I've also seen families back here during the day having their breakfast and just hanging out in a more private setting. These are the operating hours at the Executive Lounge. Breakfast from 6:30 to 10:30. Afternoon tea from 2:30 to 4:30. Then there's an open bar. Evening snacks. I wanted to come back and show you some of the options for breakfast at the Executive Lounge because I didn't feel like I did it justice before. The Executive Lounge breakfast was very good. I actually ate up here one morning. I thought it was very nice. They'll scramble eggs for you. They'll do a lot of things, and it's much less crowded than downstairs. I also wanted to show you that outside hangout area. This is the outdoor patio that you can sit out as part of the Executive Lounge. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen places that have outdoor areas at the Executive Lounge. Let me know in the comments if you have. If you are someone who likes executive lounges, as I do, and if you have access, I want to tell you that you can get, there's 3 floors of rooms that have access to them. I'm on the 18th floor, but there's a staircase that leads me all the way down and goes down to the Executive Lounge. So 17, 18, and 16 all have access to the Executive Lounge. Well, I'm rushing off to the airport now, so I'm gonna wrap up my tour here at the JW Marriott in Bangkok, Thailand. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments when you're coming to Thailand. Say hello, and I hope you have a great trip. Bye.